Namaskar, I am Prakash Astrologer, presenting you the contents about Indian astrology and karma. Karma means action. Karma is prime important. Karma was defined by Lord Krishna in Gita in the center of Mahabharata. In Indian astrology, karma means action is most important. Karma has been divided into three parts. Sanchit karam are the karma which were committed in the previous life. Prabodh karma are the karma which are part verdict of sanchit karma which we have to deal in this present life. Kiriaman karma are those which we are committing now in this present life. Past, present and future. So these are three karmas we enjoy in every life: sanchit karma, prabodh karma, kiriaman karma. So these are the three karma we activate in everyone's life by each and every individual. Sanchit karma of the person, sanchit karma of any person, we always learn from the janam kundli of the person. May I say, sanchit karma of any individual, we always learn from the birth chart of the particular individual person. We call lagna kundli, some people call it birth chart, which can explain to us about the sanchit karma, which is driven from the date of birth, place of birth, time of birth. Date of birth, prime important. Place of birth, one of the most important factor. And optional, we may say optional, because a lot of people can find the time of birth or sometimes we can't. But date of birth explain to us everything. Place of birth is define us what actually happened on that day. Because we have to draw a graph, astrographical representation of planets. When somebody, which day somebody was born, date, at which place. Time of birth will give us a lot of accuracy regarding the mathematical calculation to find the exact rising sign, ascendant, may we say lagna, and astrographical representation of planets in the birth chart in 12 houses. That particular time of birth will define us which planets are combined or on their own in which house and how they associate or look at each other or relate to each other. Who is the sworn enemy, who is the best buddy, who is the karak and who is the creator. Mathematical calculation define us the strength of the planets, the strength of the rising sign, the strength of each and every house, good, bad, positive, negative, which planet will give us ultimate effect regarding our growth, which planet will be the weakest, lightweight planet, which won't do anything for us, which planet is the most positive, which planet is the most negative and destructive for us, which planet is going to rule us in the most positive way, develop our growth, give us our growth, which planet going to give us a hardship, rash time or harsh time. Sanchit karma we always learn from anyone's birth chart. That's why birth chart, lagna kundli, janam kundli is a different name. It's most important to find the sanchit karma. Now we talk about prabodh karma. Prabodh karma, what are the prabodh karma? We learn the prabodh karma from Mahadasha. In everybody's life, the maximum age factor was given by Indian astrology 120 years. 120 years are divided by 9. There are 9 planets, rulers. So there are 9 Mahadashas, but most of us can only enjoy 5, 7, 9 Mahadashas, not more than that. Very rarely you find somebody who enjoy 9 Mahadashas. But prabodh karma we learn from Mahadasha, Antardasha of different planet which represent different houses. So each house in the birth chart have its own significance. Lagna represent health, mental, physical, personality, vision, imagination, development. Second house, flow of income, wealth, asset, savings, power of your speech. Third house, relationship with your brother and sister, relationship with the whole world, communication with the whole world, and knowledge. Fourth house, mother, mother's comfort, personal comfort, happiness, family, home, professional qualification. Fifth house, represent creativity, represent education, represent birth of a child, represent how dynamic we are. Sixth house, enemies, disease, conflict, crisis, trauma. Seventh house, marriage, relationship, romantic life, joint venture, business partnership. Eighth house, death, unexpected events. Ninth house, spiritual power, spiritual journey, comfort of the father, traveling, rising. 10th house, profession, status, prestige, honor, power, authority. 11th house, source of income development. 12th house, unexpected financial loss, penalty, punishment. So each and every planet from each represent each and every house. So Mahadasha or Antardasha represent what sort of effects we're going to achieve in that prabodh karma. Sanchit karma are not going to give its effect on its own. Sanchit karma will just give you a balance. That is Sanchit karma. So we committed in the previous 13 lives karma. In that balance, in that bank, we committed positive, negative, positive, negative. The ruler, the owner, find out here's a positive, here's a negative, and there's a balance. Sanchit karma is a balance, bank balance in the Lord's house. How are we going to cash it? Positive or negative? Through prabodh karma. Prabodh karma is given to us a code like a credit card. We put in the machine. What is a machine? Machine is a time. Time is a machine. In the time machine, we put prabodh karma, find the what we're going to achieve in this particular phase. For example, somebody was born in the Mahadasha of Saturn. And Saturn is the most negative, destructive. So it means under the effect of Mahadasha of Saturn, Saturn will dominate this particular child. It will offer them health problem, offer this child's parents financial issues, professional issues, trauma, crisis. That Mahadasha represented by prabodh karma. Prabodh karma cash the Sanchit karma through Mahadasha. So in anyone's life, we have to find which Mahadasha ruling us and how that ruler planet of Mahadasha, which house this particular planet represents us, how powerful is this planet, what is the position of this planet at this instantaneous moment, what is the position of the planet was when we were born, and how we're going to affected by this planet positively, negatively. Mahadasha will define you for next 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, 17 years, 19 years, 18 years. Each and every planet have its own span. Then Mahadasha interact by Antardasha. Antardasha means all the planets interact during Mahadasha. You are under the effect of Mahadasha of Venus. All the 8 planets interact with Mahadasha, give its own effects, positive and negative. So prabodh karma are the karma which will cash Sanchit karma positively, negatively. Mahadasha of anyone's life can be the best time or the worst time. So Mahadasha for anyone's life you can achieve a dignified status. Mahadasha can give you trauma and crisis. Sanchit karma on its own can't give you effect, but sanchit karma will give you major effect and impact through prabodh karma. Now the third part is kiriaman karma. Kiriaman karma we learn from the birth chart, from the yearly chart, from your gochar. What is gochar? Gochar. Gochar means chalne wala, somebody who's on the path, walking, traveling. In English language we call it transit, traveler. Means present instantaneous planetary position and present instantaneous planetary movement in the birth chart, which is related with instantaneous karma. What you have committed in this life and how you're going to pay it back, positively, negatively. Kiriaman karma will learn from your gochar, from your transit, instantaneous planetary position, instantaneous planetary movement. So, instantaneous karma. Gochar, transit play a major role in creating or shaping any event in the life. Happy event, pleasant event, prosperous event, dignified event, feeling good factor event, or trauma, crisis, unexpected mishappening, traumatic situation event. Gochar play unique role. So we have to consider gochar or transit and offer major importance to the transit as well, to find the position of the person at this particular moment, how this person is going through, what are the scenario, situation, conditions of this particular person at this particular time. Gochar will define us each and everything of this particular person's situation, health-wise, mentally, physically, financially, personally, family, or in every sector. We can learn from about this person from the gochar. Positive and negative effect of any planet can be driven from lagna chart, ascendant chart, birth chart, life chart. Now we're going to talk about gochar transit chart. Gochar transit chart is very important, is uniquely important, but driven from moon chart. Let me develop the discussion to the next level. Mahadasha, Antardasha are prabodh karma, are the time phase which will driven from the birth chart representing prabodh karma. Prabodh karma is a tool given to us to cash the sanchit karma, what we have committed in the previous life. Gochar chart, we learn what we have committed in this life and how with this life event or karma we're going to cash the situation. We combine them together, then we learn the unique information. What is balance from the previous life I have in the bank of karma, what the balance I have created in this life with my own action in this present life. So if we combine these together, we learn what is the situation at this particular moment. Gochar Kundli, transit Kundli, based on moon Kundli or the moon chart. Moon in Indian astrology is one of the most important planet. Moon, which is the nearest planet to the earth. Moon represent, according to Indian astrology, our mind, our vision, our imagination, our happiness, our lifespan, our health. Sun, king of solar system, represent our soul, our atma, our spirit. Lagna, rising sign on anyone's chart. Your rising sign can be Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Virgo. Rising sign, Lagna, ascendant, represent your body. In all the major events, planning, we always consult Gochar Kundli, Transit Kundli, Moon chart. In Gochar Kundli, the planets which travel slow become most effective. In Moon chart, planetary position which are very slow, they become most effective in anyone's life. So here we go. Sun travel in each sign for every month, 1 month. See, in every month, Sun change the sign. The day Sun change the sign, we call Sakranti. A lot of people knew about Sangrand. Sangrand is a day when Sun changes its sign. That's why in our temples, the day Sun change the sign, they welcome the Sun with Mishtan and Prashad. And Panditji tell the people that Sun change left this sign, enter into this sign in this month. So people celebrate that particular event, momentary, by offering everybody Prashad. In temples, they tell Naam Sunna, Naam Sunai. So Sun change the sign, that is a Naam Sunna in the temple. So Sun travel in each sign for 1 month. It change after 1 month, it change the sign. That is Sun's movement. Now we talk about Moon. Moon, which is the nearest planet to us, travel in each sign only for 2¼ days. My God, high-speed planet. In every 2¼ days, Moon change the sign. Venus travel in each sign for 1 month, like Sun. Mercury travel in each sign for 28 days. Mars travel in each sign for 40 to 45 days. Jupiter travel in each sign for 12 to 13 months. Rahu and Ketu travel in each sign for 18 months. Saturn travel in each sign for 30 months, 2½ years. All the planets in Gochar Kundli or transit, from which we describe from the Moon Kundli, all the planets in Moon Kundli, in 3rd house, in 6th house, in 10th house, in 11th house, always give good effect. Always. All the effects of the planets determined by Ashtavarg Paddhati. This is a very fine calculation method. Ashtavarg Paddhati. Ashtavarg's one part is known as Gochar Paddhati. From Gochar Paddhati, we find the number system, the point system, from where we learn which planet is positive, which planet is not positive. From Ashtavarg. This is just like a differential equation. We learn about what is positive, what is not positive. Ashtavarg Paddhati scan the planet very thoroughly, very rigorously, and find out this planet is positive, this planet is negative. Sometimes when people defining the Shani Sade Sati, and sometimes they say Sade Sati is bad. From Ashtavarg Paddhati, if the Ashtavarg Paddhati say the Saturn's time period of this person is positive, doesn't matter whatever somebody says, that time period is positive. Yes, Ashtavarg Paddhati scan it very closely, scan through it and find out exactly the strength, the effect of each and every planet. So Ashtavarg Paddhati in Gochar is quite important, very important. I'll be back with lot more contents according to Indian astrology, elementary astrology, applied astrology. Look after yourself and take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.